It's a question of, I mean, there are a number of problems when you write historical fiction, particularly something like that. You have the question of language. Then you have the question of how people thought. Then you have the material world that they lived in, the clothing, the houses, and so forth and so on. And finally, you have to tell a story that fits that period of time. I mean, if you write a medieval story and then the telephone rings in the middle of it, it doesn't work, right? In terms of thinking the way people do, that's perhaps the most difficult to do. You have to get into people's heads, and you have to understand how things work. Here's a good example of that. I was at a planetarium a couple of weeks ago, and when the lights went down and the stars came up, there was a voiceover that was doing the lecture, and he said, "There comes a time when everybody begins to understand that the Earth is not the center of the universe." And I'm thinking, boy, if you said that 600 years ago, you'd be called a witch. You know, you'd be a heretic and so forth. So you couldn't say that at that time. That's a very modern view. So you have to understand that when the character from 500 years ago looks up at the sky, the character does indeed think that they are the center of the universe. Well, that's a very different vision than I would have, or perhaps you would have. How could I live? How could the notion that the world is a tiny speck in the universe is very different from thinking I am the center of the universe.